Deadwood in 1876 wasn't a town. It was a raw, roaring beast, built on gold dust, whiskey, and the kind of people who lived with one hand on their gun belt. Miners, gamblers, runaways, drifters, brothel queens, and men with no last name all crowded into the gulch. And in that restless chaos walked two partners, Ephraim Cole and Walter Brigg, men who'd come west chasing a dream buried deep in the Black Hills. But one morning, Ephraim struck something no miner ever expects. A quartz vein so rich it gleamed even in the shade. A fortune. Enough gold to buy a lifetime. And by sundown, Ephraim Cole had vanished. A town ready to swallow the truth. Walter Brigg searched the claim site, then the gulch, then every saloon on Main Street. No one claimed to have seen Ephraim. Or, more truthfully, no one wanted to. Deadwood was full of men who killed for a pint-sized nugget. And Ephraim had found a motherlode. Walter's questions drew attention, the wrong kind. Slick saloon owners smiled a little too widely. Rough-eyed claim jumpers stared at him like he was already buried. And the sheriff, a man as crooked as the road into town, gave him a warning disguised as advice. Gold goes missing every day in Deadwood. Best let this one go. But Walter knew Ephraim. His partner wouldn't run. Wouldn't hide. Wouldn't vanish willingly. Someone had taken him. Fighting back in a lawless gulch. Walter dug deeper, and Deadwood pushed back. Men followed him at night. Shadows watched him from behind canvas tents. His cabin door was kicked in, his supplies scattered, his warning carved into the table. Leave the claim or leave Deadwood. But Walter was stubborn, dead stubborn. He armed himself, set his jaw, and walked straight into the belly of town. The Gem Saloon, where fortunes changed hands and lives ended without witnesses. Inside, he found what he feared. Ephraim's gear, sold off cheap, bloodstained at the seams. The message was clear. Ephraim had been silenced. And the men Walter sought were protected by the sheriff himself. The truth burns through the darkness. Walter gathered allies, a bartender with a conscience, a prospector who'd overheard too much, and a woman from the Red Lantern who'd seen the sheriff's men dragging a body toward the creek that night. Piece by piece, the truth surfaced like gold in a sluice box. Ephraim had been murdered for his claim. His body dumped in the water. The gold stolen. Then divided between the sheriff and the saloon owners who ran Deadwood from behind the scenes. And Walter? He didn't wait for justice. He became it. By dawn, the sheriff was in irons, the killers were headed for a noose, and Ephraim's claim had been rightfully recorded, one last victory for a friend lost to greed. Deadwood kept roaring long after the gun smoke cleared. The gamblers kept dealing. The women kept singing. The gold kept calling. But for one brief moment, honor broke through the madness. And one man's determination proved stronger than corruption, violence, and the darkest gulch in the Black Hills. Walter Brigg walked out of Deadwood with his partner's name cleared. And a fortune no amount of bullets could take from him.